So we as a family are very worried and very disturbed about the content of the report. For we were made to understand by Justice 𝗃𝘀𝘁, who is the chairman of the committee, that their work is not, or their mandate is not to find out who are the murderers of Kaka, but their work is to find out what led to the circumstances on the 29th of June. So after going through the 55 page document, we realized that about 40% of the reports being given out clearly talks about Kaka. We are of the view that the report has been nebulous and needless, because based on the framework they have informed us, we are of the view that they should not go and talk about Kaka, and even to the extent of giving series of findings on what really happened in the house of Kaka, of which they themselves say it is the work of the police. So this, the family see it as a disappointing, and they continue putting blame on the family. And we also see the inconsistency or the insistence of the committee putting the blame on the family. We as a family see that we are being unfairly treated, and we are of the view that there is no basis to make such claims or conclusions. So we are of the view that all the matter before them, all what they did is not necessary, because they have made us to understand that it is the work of the criminal investigation team, which is the police. So we as a family are very worried, for we know a soul has been taken from us, and we are mourning him, trying to put ourselves together, only to be told a brother has also been picked up. Slapping us twice is not the issue to talk about. For sure, we knew that Kaka's issue, Kaka's murder, accompanied what he was doing. He was a social media activist. They themselves will testify to that fact. Although they are giving kind of a report or information, we do not get it clearly upon what is the tangentry they are going on. So we are of the view that the report is misleading, because it's giving a prejudgment of the case before a law court. We are of the view that the committee have not treated the family fairly, and we say unanimously, we the family says that the work is nebulous and needless. So this is another arena where I need to clarify a point. A lot of witnesses appear before them. Now, to ascertain a fact, when Justice 𝗃𝘀𝘁 appeared in Edra before the sitting up of the committee for their startup of the work, I personally asked Justice 𝗃𝘀𝘁 and the committee members, who is supposed to appear before the committee? I was told it should be a person who has witnessed, a principal witness to the incidents that happened on the 29th. So unfortunately, our issue is talking about issues that happened exactly on 26th. That is when our brother was attacked. So we are of the view that they were beating about the bush. They were not going according to the mandate given them to do their work. So what they did as a family, we see that they were only trying to defend a particular group of people or a particular party. That's what we see it as a family, because the problem we had killing our brother emanated from an angle we talk about, which is the former MCE of Edra, who we have problem with because of how he reacted to that, saying that the work of Kaka is making him unpopular because of his parochial political interests. So we are of the view that, and there are several grounds that his bodyguards threaten Kaka. There are audio we gave to the committee upon which he was threatened that if he don't stop his work, what will happen to him. He'll be beaten, a lot of series of that. We gave the committee such video, but nothing of such thing was even talk about through the report we read. So we have the view that it's misleading, and they have their predetermined mind that they went on through to satisfy their report. That's why we have. This is Sakawa work. We don't say shoddy work, we say Sakawa work. So we generally, I call it as a political engineered report for the New Patriotic Party. This is how I call it.
So,
brother, when you talk Vic, some of us don't really get it clear. Let me start with the issue of the police commander. We're told that the police commander should be transferred. There is an instant I'll have to bring back, because we are of the view that transferring the police commander may, in a way, means he is going to be even promoted. Why am I saying that? Taking the issue of Zango 7, issue that happened in Kumasi. After police killing those 7 Zango guys, we were told by the police commander, deputy, then he was a deputy police commander, that they are armed robbers. He displayed a series of gun ammunition to show the world that that is the ammunition found on those people. Now, when a committee was set, the people were vindicated that they are not armed robbers. What happened? In the next line of action, that same person who lied to those innocent or the deceased, he was promoted to a substantive inspector of police. So in a way, he lied, or he misinformed the public in a way, and he was promoted. So to get to that, when you come back to the issue of Edra, we were told that he is supposed to be what? Transferred. So in a transfer can be a promotion and it can be a demotion. So which one are we taking? So it's vague. Now, taking another instance where we say the family should be compensated. Now, no amount of compensation can bring a lost son back to the family, a loved one. So we have the view that if they are compensating them, they are only trying to see they are consoling them at a level. No problem. But where I personally have issue and my family have issue, because it was because of us that injuries happened to them. The injuries to our 𝗲𝗲𝘀𝗀, the injuries to Louis and the other Nazif. So you can see for sure that 𝗲𝗲𝘀𝗲 needs something that will sustain him for life. He has no one leg. Disability set in. Louis has a bullet through the stomach, of which he has problem with his intestine, where the intestine have been joined with rubber. So to clarify that fact, we are of the view that compensation, how much will you give to these individuals that will sustain them for life? We are of the view that they need a total insurance cover for their entire life and their next generation. Their life is now going to be a burden on some people, of which we think the best thing to do is that they should give them a total life insurance cover, which is going to assist them very well in life and to progress in life. So this was our take on that recommendation.
Okay, before we go forward,
they betrayed the trust of the family. They betrayed the trust of the family because they made us to understand that they are not going to concentrate on the criminality aspect of the case. And they end up doing that. That is Sakawa. That's the term I use for. They have betrayed the trust of the family, because after telling us that they are not going to do criminal investigation concerning the family, and they end up doing that, even trying to castigate all the blames on the family, instead of them to emphasize their reports on the unprofessionalism of the military and the police. They end up to talk mostly of that. So you can realize that we are of the view that the report should have been out and the media should be talking about the unprofessionalism of the police and the military. But what happens? Now the issue is on Kake's family. Why that? This is what? A mischievous target they have taken the issue to. So it's because of their work that brought that. So we call it Sakawa, because they have betrayed the trust of the family and the most populace of Ghana, because we are of the view that they are not going to do that. You can see from most programs on television, you realize that learned colleagues, we have been treated unfairly. Sometimes I don't understand. Is it because of their convenience sake to put the family in pain when we are already in pain? They don't even have sympathy and empathy for the family. if they really have sympathy and empathy of the family, this sergeant will never be taken to. So we are of the view that they have not done any good work. They are only trying to what? Put blame, a parochial interest they have to put blames on the family.
Okay, so
Told us they are not dealing with Kaka's issue. Kaka issue should not be the main focus. Because when you look at the report, the pivot of their report stands on Kaka. We know because it ignites what happened. But the process they went through, they told us they are not going into death, but they really went into death to do that. So we are of the view that they have prejudged the issue, telling the whole world that it is a family feud, meaning we killed our own.
okay. Then the last one is
So the family, we have put ourselves together. We have started discussing with our lawyers. We are doing everything humanly possible. And at the right time, we will bring our communique. He who needs to be sued, if it is a right thing, we will do that. And he who has lied to the family, we will take the family's dignity through a court process. So this is what we are doing now. And at the right time, we will communicate to the media when we are ready.
thank you so much.
You are welcome, my brother.